Hi there. This is the
John and
Heather Show coming to you live from
Casa del Toto.
where we are.
Hanging out, and we're going to talk about a wonderful weekend that we had.
That's right, everybody. We're coming to you live from our house, and we're going to talk to you about our wonderful weekend. We had a really good weekend this weekend, didn't we, baby?
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. We rode for a lot of good causes because this is unfortunately coming up on 9/11.
Yeah, we're very, very tired because we really worked out this weekend. Plus, we had some really great rides, met a lot of great people, and John's going to tell you all about it.
And these are not my pajamas. These are my scrubs. I literally just got home from work. Oh, I'll hold it. Cool. Ooh, it's sliding. Okay. No, we really rode for a good cause. We rode with the Smoke Divers MC. Smoke Divers MC regional president is Billy. Really, really, really nice man, very passionate about the cause. And, oh, I'm sorry. She's kicking me on the leg. I'm just going to tell you what she's doing. See, I'm not talking loud enough, and she's kicking me on the leg, and it really threw my train of thought off, kind of. So that's why I kind of stuttered there for a second. But now that I'm talking louder, are you happy, honey?
Yes, I am, baby. I'm happy. You are.
Okay. Yeah, I know I'm getting a stink eye. All right, so anyway, we met Billy. Billy's a really nice guy, and he was really passionate about the cause. What we did was we basically gathered about 300 bikers, roughly, about 200, 300? Do you think that's about right number?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say about 300 bikers. Really good numbers, and I also have to say thanks to the Citrus County Sheriff's Department for doing.
We had a really great cop, really neat cop.
Yeah,
she was great.
I don't even know her name. She was a sergeant, and she was just awesome. And
she was all tatted up, a sergeant police officer, all tatted up. She had her hair up in a bun like me. She rides.
Batman utility belt on, taser, stun gun,
bike. She's really cool. I like her.
Grenade
More
launcher.
Power out to you, lady. You were great.
Yes. And she made sure that we got there safely, and they actually, with the amount of people that we had there, you had to have a little bit of safety involved. Someone's going to go down, take 50 more bikers with them, or else some crazy-ass car decided to jump lanes. So with the Sheriff's Department, what they did...
The Sheriff's Department.
All right. And what the Sheriff's Department did was they actually cordoned off and blocked the intersections, which is really nice because we were able to do a solid straight ride straight through, no stopping, no gaps, and we pulled into our Harley Davidson we rode from Crystal River Mall to Harley Davidson and Crystal River.
What did we ride with? The 9/11 traveling wall.
Oh yeah, the 9/11 traveling wall that was set up at Crystal River Harley has all the names of the victims on it from the 9/11 attacks. And
God bless each
and every one of them. Yeah, all over 3,000 names on there. And it was a very nice ceremony. We had the honor guard there, and they had all flags symbolizing police officers and New York City Fire Department. And they raised them to half. They lowered them to half staff when they came in for a bagpiper to come in and play Amazing Grace. She actually started piping them in, and it was almost tear-jerking.
It was very touching.
It was emotional.
The whole part of this was that they were traveling. It's called escorting the traveling wall, and that's what we did. We basically, John and I we got to be a really great part of it amongst 200 to 300 other bikers, and we got to escort the wall, and it travels all over.
Well, the escorting of the walls is symbolistic because the wall was already set up at the Harley.
Right, but
it was a symbolistic ride to the wall.
Exactly, but the wall actually does travel, and it was going to Ocala after that. It goes all over.
Some divers actually have that wall. So
yes.
They can actually.
And they hold rides for it everywhere. And it was a very moving, very monumental ceremony and touching experience.
Yes, it was.
And please stay tuned to our channel because we put together a really great video and John will tell you who the band was, with the great band who's and a really great friend of ours who's the band. And then we did interviews where we interviewed everybody
Just
there.
gonna be
We
a little
interviewed,
spoiler.
yeah, we're just going to give you a little spoiler. We
Yeah, I'm not gonna
interviewed
tell you everything. You gotta watch our channel.
bikers, other bikers that were there, and asked them some specific questions in regards to 9/11.
Yeah.
And their responses might really surprise you.
Yeah.
So please do watch it. It should be out in about 5 to 7 days.
Real quick. When we did the interviews, I should have said this before. When we showed up at the Crystal River parking lot, we all assembled all our bikes there. We actually had some time, Heather and I, to go with the microphone and actually go and interview people, and we met some people that were there.
Yeah, we
So you want to see their, I mean, gut-wrenching stories, yeah, it was something. I was only able to do about a half hour of it because it was getting emotional and the heat was crazy, and
Yeah.
between the two of it, it was enough. We had to ride.
Yeah,
But,
there was
yeah,
a
it
lot
was.
of people there that were there at Ground Zero. There were people there that lost friends, family. It was totally gut wrenching. That's a good word for it.
Yeah, gut-wrenching, it was.
Because I remember, and that was part of it. Spoiler was, one question was, what were you doing when it happened?
Yeah, that was a good
So why don't you think about that one?
JHS
What were you doing when it happened,
one.
9/11?
Yeah, think about that.
And the responses that we got were surprising and
Yeah.
very, very sad. And so you need to watch it and see the video.
Yeah.
But I remember what I was doing, and I was teaching. And they called us all the teachers in, and we had coverage for our classrooms. And they were calling in grief counselors.
Because you had special needs.
Yeah, for it. And I taught special ed, but nonetheless, it was a very, very somber day. Do you remember what
Yeah, I
you
did.
were doing, John? And
Yeah. Yes, I'm John. Yes, I remember.
very funny.
I would be
baby.
correcting me. I scratched my feet and itched, and you're like my mama.
You don't do that on TV, babe.
I know. At least I'm not picking my nose.
That's true. Thank God he's not picking his nose.
All right. With me.
Or his balls.
Yeah, my balls. I gotta fix this again. All right. So anyway, I was on my way to a training class when I was working at the hospital in one of the local hospitals here, and I used to listen to Bubba the Love Sponge. I don't know if anybody remember. I don't even know if he's still on the air. I think he's on Sirius. But anyway, he was talking about a plane hitting. Oh, it couldn't have been anything big, a little Cessna, whatnot. And then he said, holy crap, they were bleeping him out, and he said it was an actual plane. So I was pulling in the parking lot, I ran up to where the class was, and nobody in the class was teaching anything because we had like time slots, so they were there for like an hour. The TV was on in the room, because this is back when big screens first came out. We had one there, it was on. And they said they saw the plane crash, and look, it's a rerun. And we're like, no, that's another plane, and everything shut down there. We all went home. It was just, we didn't know what was happening. We thought we were at war, And I come from New York, so that was rough to see that. That really was. It really, really was. So, what else?
Why don't you tell them about who was the act?
Okay. The act was Jeff Vitello, really
And the
great guy.
Quarter Mile Rebel
Yeah,
Band.
no, Rebels. And the Quarter Mile, Jeff Vitello and the Quarter Mile Rebels. These guys are great. Rockabilly all the way.
We
Stand
love
up.
Jeff.
Oh, we love Jeff. He's a great guy. Great band. For a three-piece, the sound they put out's fabulous. They do their takes on like modern songs, like the Rockabilly Idol. I love it when he does that one.
I love it. Yeah, I love it too. He has me sold on that type of music.
Yeah.
It has to come from Jeff Vitello in
Yeah,
order
it does.
for me to like
For it to
it.
sound right. He just has the voice, has the look, he has everything. And for Rockabilly fans, he's just great. And even if you just like to swing, dance, and get out there and boogie, he's just a great guy to watch, listen to, whatever, And we interviewed him too, so you could get a nice background on Jeff and the Quarter Mile Rebels, and he tells you about the band. And again,
Jeff
too,
tells you a lot about himself,
Yeah, he does.
and
He does.
it's pretty interesting. He gives you an inside scoop as to himself and what he does and what he likes. It's a really neat interview. I enjoyed it.
And then on Sunday, after we did all that, then on Sunday I went out to go visit one of one of my most badass men I know. His name is Al Lights. And,
Yeah, he's a dear friend of
I
ours.
mean, he's a true badass and a true biker, real old time biker. Two tours, yeah. The man's, I mean, made it through Vietnam, 2 tours, not 3. I don't even know how many Al did. Freaking Rambo. And then, right out of there, yeah.
He is Rambo.
Rambo. I think what did he do? Bought his first motorcycle in 1968, 1972, right around there.
At the ripe age of 2.
And he's been riding ever since. And he just got out of a really bad wreck. And by some stroke of God, man, I mean, he must have got up there and he said, no, shit, no, not now. No, Al, no, not yet.
Yeah.
That had to have been it. That's the only thing we could figure. So he's up about doing fine, doing great, and he's just a real dear friend to both of us. Like, we have a lot of dear brothers that we respect a lot. We have mad respect for our friend Al.
Yeah,
and,
Al is.
And he also does all the lights too for motorcycles. Al Lights. You gotta call and see how much how he's gonna do it, because he's gonna have to know how to work that too. And that's gonna work good, but his lights are freaking fabulous. Here's that.
Yeah, Al's been a great friend of ours for, gosh.
You've known him forever.
I've known Al since I first moved to Citrus County in 2005 from Miami. And Al was one of my first dear friends. He introduced me to the Goodfellows MC. He also introduced me to many other MC clubs, as everyone loves Al Lights, Al Hagar, and they know him very well. So he's welcome amongst many MC clubs. And he's like a father figure to me. And I love him dearly. And unfortunately, he's been involved in 2 very bad motorcycle accidents. And the second one was recent.
That's the one I was just talking about.
Yeah, that's the one that John was just talking about. Unfortunately, he went airborne and went through the hatchback. Like a harpoon of a car in front of him.
Yeah, 6 hours it took him to
Projectile,
put his face back together
and it was horrible.
Yeah, he harpooned it. It took 6 hours to put this man's face back together. And you look at him, you're like, you couldn't even tell that the man, besides the little lump in his noggin now that he has, may have had a lump before, but now he has a little scar there. But guy's doing great, man, and God bless you, Al. You're one of our best friends.
You are. But he's looking, it took, like John said, it took almost 6 hours to put his face back together after the accident. And it's only been maybe 6 months.
No,
not even.
3.
Not even. Okay.
3.
3?
4, maybe.
4 months.
4,
maybe.
Yeah. I think it was April.
All right, 4 months since the accident. And he looks great. We went to see him again. We've visited him the entire time throughout this process.
His best friend Wesley, who lives with them.
And his best friend
Grew up
Wes.
with them, went through Vietnam together.
Everything. Yeah, they've done everything together.
They're roommates now. They're both the same age. They're both roommates. You couldn't ask for,
anything else. But we went to visit Al, and we've been there throughout his entire healing process and everything else since this accident. And he looks great now. He really does. He's healing everybody. I want everyone to know that knows Al and that's worried about him. He's doing well. He is eating, for you guys out there that are worrying that he's only living on soup. He's okay. He's eating. He's living. And he does like his junk food. And if you're that worried about him getting some food, please make him a dinner and swing by and drop it off for him, because I know he would love to have it. And make conversation. He loves having visitors come by and stop and visit with him. He's, he's trying to heal and recover, and that makes him have to stay home. So he loves having visitors come by, visit, and bring him food, because I think he loves food close to as much as I love food. Nobody loves food as much as I do.
It's like a cow.
That's right.
Would not believe it.
You'd never believe it, but I love to eat, let me tell you. And speaking of eat, it's getting time for us to eat soon. But that was about it. I think we just really wanted to touch base and let you know what we did this weekend.
Yeah, I know this has been a little long this is a little bit longer than what we normally do, but we just, we don't mind putting out stuff like this because we do have people that actually, are interested, in what we do, and we just have a good time doing it. We like to support our brothers. We like to support our friends, our sisters, anybody in the motorcycle community in general. We're all brothers. I don't care
And
if
the
you're...
music industry, we like to support our local live music.
Always support live music, always. These guys work hard, man. All these guys have normal jobs as soon as they get out of here. This is basically a hobby. I mean, they make some cash out of it, don't get me wrong. But these guys work their ass off, and they all have normal jobs. Like, I have a normal job, and everything else. And I still get time to do this and find time. Thank God Heather is being able to, do so much work. It's just fabulous that she's able to do a lot of this for me. Yes, I'm very proud of you, and I love you.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
Mwah. Next time you're right, I will put the chairs closer together. She even mentioned that. And, no, I'm a bullhead.
I know things.
Yes, she does.
See, I know things.
She's been working really hard, and it's actually, we're growing some people.
Yeah, I've been working real hard.
Yeah, we've been growing people.
He's growing people, kind of like Brute. I am Brute. Groot. Sorry.
Groot.
I am Groot. I am Groot. Kind of like that.
I still like the baby Groot better.
Anyways, yeah, I've been working really hard in getting this channel going, so you guys, please spread the word. Really, get this, help us get going, get this going. We really are. The John and Heather show's doing great and fantastic, and we are one. We want to be one with you all, and please help us. Get the word out.
Preach it, sister. Preach
Facebook Live.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Amen. We are on Facebook and we are on YouTube. Guys, you like us? Please help us out. Let everybody know. Like and subscribe, baby. Like and subscribe. Click that button. Click. Like and subscribe, and you get to see our videos.
Sexy pics.
No, I won't do that. I love you, but I won't do that. Like Ozzy
What's
says.
the next word? No, but I won't do that.
Ozzy Osbourne.
No, that's not an Ozzy song.
No.
I can't think. I'm too tired to even think of the name of the song. I'm pretty good at thinking of songs.
Yeah.
I can't even speak. Why don't we wrap?
Anyways, we're gonna wrap this up. We love you guys. Yeah. We are happy to talk with you at all times. Yeah. We love all the information you guys send us and the messages you send us when you PM us and you send us messages and reach out and talk to us.
We may not get back right away, but we will get back because Heather's really working hard at this. And she's trying to get back to as many people as she can, and so am I. I'm trying to help out as much as I can too.
And we try to answer all of you as fast as we can.
Yeah, because if you have anything personally you want to ask, her or myself, we will answer you, and we will do it ourselves. And just might take us a few days. Just hang on in there and just check back.
All right. And we love all of you, and I'm glad you guys watched. And this has been the
John and
Heather Show coming to you.
Shiny side up,
rubber side down. That's right. Thank you for watching the John and Heather Show.
Rubber side down, shiny side up. Yeah, peace sign. I like that better.
Do you, baby?
Yeah, give me a kiss.
Love you. All right, everybody. We love you guys. Thank you for watching.